Do you believe it's possible to completely change your financial life in just 6 months? It might sound difficult, but the secret lies in a series of smart strategies used by the wealthiest people, strategies they rarely talk about. Why? Because these hacks work best when kept quiet, away from the public eye. Today, I'm going to share 10 powerful steps to help you quietly build wealth and achieve financial security. These methods aren't complicated, but people often ignore them because they go against what we've been taught about money. Interestingly, Warren Buffett, one of the world's richest men, once said that many of his billionaire friends secretly follow these same ideas. The less others know, the better it works. Each of the 10 hacks is an important part of a bigger plan that can lead you to true financial freedom, and the final hack is the real game changer, the one that separates those who succeed from those who stay stuck. It all starts with one simple thing: understanding what really matters to you. This is the foundation for every financial decision you'll make. So, let's begin with hack 10, the forbidden secret of the rich life. Why do so many people spend their whole lives chasing money but never feel wealthy? They buy fancy homes, expensive cars, and the newest tech, but something always feels missing. That's because they're not living their own dream, they're chasing someone else's. The truth is, real wealth isn't about how much money you have, but how well that money supports the life you truly want. Most people spend without purpose. They buy things because of social media or what others expect, but they don't stop to ask, does this spending actually make my life better? Does it bring me closer to what I want? If the answer is no, then it's time to make a change. The first step is to figure out what really matters to you personally. Take Warren Buffett as an example. He's a billionaire but still lives in a house he bought in the 1950s because spending more doesn't add value to his life. Now let's get practical. Take just 10 minutes today to write down what your ideal life looks like. Imagine waking up without always stressing about money, knowing that every dollar you make is helping you build something that truly matters. For example, if your goal is to save $3,000 in 6 months, start by cutting out things that don't help you reach that goal. Maybe cancel that streaming subscription you rarely use or reduce how often you eat out. Make sure every money decision you make supports your vision. Here's a helpful tip: write down your vision and put it somewhere you'll see it every day, like a sticky note on your mirror or a reminder on your phone. It could be something like, my rich life is having financial security to care for my family and invest in the future. Every time you're about to spend money on something impulsive, look at that message. This small habit can completely change how you think about money. The main idea is simple: when your spending matches your real priorities, money stops being stressful and becomes a powerful tool to help you live the life you truly want. Hack 9 is all about finding and stopping the hidden expenses that are quietly draining your money. You might not even notice, but things like small bank fees, forgotten subscriptions, and impulse buys can slowly eat away at your finances. The worst part? Most people only realize the damage after they've already lost hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Companies love these small automatic charges because they keep getting paid without you noticing. But you can fix this right now. Start by reviewing your last 3 months of bank and credit card statements. Go through each expense and sort them into 3 groups: things you need, things you want, and things that are just wasteful. That old subscription you never use? Cancel it. Those annoying bank fees? Call your bank and try to negotiate them. Even saving just $20 a month from canceling one service adds up to $240 a year, and imagine doing that in multiple areas of your budget. Use apps like Truebill or Mint to help track subscriptions and alert you to automatic charges. They work like little financial detectives catching money leaks for you. Then, set up a system to avoid future waste. Before you buy or subscribe to anything, ask yourself, do I really need this? Will it actually improve my life, or am I just buying on impulse? Try using a 24-hour rule. Wait a full day before making impulse purchases. That pause alone can save you from buying things you'll later regret. If you're enjoying this video, leave a comment saying so, that way I'll know to bring more content like this. Now, let's keep going. These small savings may seem minor, but they add up fast and bring you closer to financial freedom. Ready for the next hack? It's the one that helps you prepare for life's unexpected moments. Hack 8 is about building your financial fortress, a safety net that protects you when unexpected emergencies strike, like a sudden car repair or a medical bill. These moments can be really stressful, especially if you don't have savings and are forced to rely on loans or high-interest credit cards, which only make things worse. But imagine having a financial shield ready for any surprise. That's what an emergency fund is for. Start by figuring out your basic monthly expenses like rent, food, and bills, and aim to save at least 1 month's worth of those. Then slowly grow it to cover 3 or even 6 months. It might sound hard at first, but even saving just $50 a week adds up to $2,600 a year. Being consistent is what really matters. Open a separate account just for your emergency savings, preferably a high-yield savings account from a digital bank that offers better interest rates. Give this account a name like My Fortress or Security Plan. It might seem silly, but it builds an emotional connection and helps keep you motivated. Automate your savings by setting up automatic transfers whenever you get paid, so you don't have to rely on leftover money. Make saving for emergencies a priority, not an afterthought. And most importantly, only use this fund for real emergencies. Before spending it, ask yourself if it's truly urgent or just something you want. Being disciplined here is crucial. With a strong emergency fund, you'll feel much more secure and sleep better at night, knowing you're financially prepared for life surprises. In the next hack, we'll take on one of your money's biggest enemies, high-interest debt, and learn how to eliminate it for good. Hack 7 is all about crushing the high-interest debt that's quietly destroying your finances. Credit cards and personal loans may seem harmless at first, but the high interest they charge can trap you, making it feel like you're pouring water into a bucket full of holes. No matter how hard you work, you never get ahead. It's time to take control. Start by writing down all your debts, the total amount owed, interest rates, and minimum payments. This gives you a clear picture and helps you decide which debt to tackle first. There are 2 smart strategies: the avalanche method, where you pay off the highest interest debt first to save money over time, and the snowball method, where you pay off the smallest debts first to build momentum and stay motivated. Choose whichever one fits you best. Don't be afraid to negotiate. Call your lenders and ask for lower interest rates by explaining that you're a loyal customer looking for better terms. You might be surprised by how often this works. You can also look into balance transfers with lower interest rates, but only use them if you're sure you can pay them off before the promo period ends. Every bit of extra money counts. Cancel an unused subscription or cut back on something unnecessary, and use that cash to pay more toward your debt. Always try to pay more than the minimum, because the faster you pay off the debt, the less interest you'll have to deal with. Paying off high-interest debt isn't just about numbers, it's about gaining the freedom to finally use your money to build the life you want. And once you're on your way to becoming debt-free, the next hack will show you how to set up your money to work for you automatically, just like the wealthy do. Hack 6 is about automating your finances like the wealthy do. You've probably noticed that rich people seem to manage their money smoothly without much stress, and the reason is automation. They set up simple systems that handle everything automatically, so they don't have to rely on memory or willpower to make smart financial moves. To start, keep things simple by using one main bank account for all your income and bills. Then, set up automatic transfers for your savings, emergency fund, and investments, like putting $100 a week straight into your savings or retirement account before you even think about spending it. Do the same with your regular bills like rent, internet, or electricity by setting them to autopay, which helps you avoid late fees. Here's a smart trick: automate your credit card to pay off the full balance on the due date so you never pay interest. If your income changes from month to month, set up transfers based on percentages instead of fixed amounts. For example, save 10% of whatever you earn that month. This way, your system keeps working no matter how much you make. Helpful apps like Mint or Anab, You Need a Budget, can track and adjust your money flow automatically. Think of automation as having your own personal assistant working around the clock. It saves time, lowers stress, and helps you stay consistent. That consistency is a key to long-term wealth. In the next hack, we'll show you how to start investing even if you feel like you don't have enough money right now. Hack 5 is about the simplest investment strategy that wealthy people quietly use. Investing might sound hard. Picking the right stocks, watching the market, and taking big risks can feel overwhelming. But here's what the rich know and don't often talk about: simple investing works best, especially for regular people. You don't need to be an expert or have a lot of money to start. The easiest and smartest way is by putting your money into index funds, like the S&P 500. These funds follow the overall market and cost very little to manage. For example, investing just $50 a month into an index fund may not feel like much, but thanks to compound interest, it can grow into something significant over time. They're also easy to manage, making them ideal for beginners. If you're in the US, use tax-advantaged accounts like a 401k or Roth IRA. If your employer offers a match on your 401k, make sure you contribute enough to get it. It's basically free money. These types of accounts help you grow your investments faster and reduce your taxes. Automating your monthly contributions to your investment account, just like you do for savings, builds strong habits and keeps you consistent. Trusted platforms like Vanguard, Fidelity, or Schwab are good starting points, with tools that are simple and beginner-friendly. The most important step is to just begin, even with a small amount. Investing is more than growing money, it's about buying your future freedom. Every dollar invested today is like a tiny worker helping you build the life you dream of. And speaking of building wealth, the next hack will show you how to grow your income faster with a strategy the wealthy use all the time. Hack 4 is all about boosting your income using simple but often overlooked strategies. Most people think the only way to make more money is to work longer hours or take a second job, but that's not the only option. One of the easiest ways to earn more is by asking for a raise at your current job. If you can show how you've helped the company, like solving problems, reaching goals, or improving results, you have a solid reason to ask. Set up a meeting with your boss and say something like, "In the last 6 months, I did X, which helped achieve Y, so I believe a raise would be fair." You may be surprised how well it goes. You can also make more money by using the skills you already have. If you can write, edit videos, or organize well, try freelancing or consulting through websites like Upwork or Fiverr. If you're more hands-on, think about selling crafts or used items on Etsy or eBay. Another great idea is to earn from things you already own. Got an extra room? Rent it out on Airbnb. Not using your car much? Put it on Turo and get paid for it. These little steps can easily bring in a few $100s a month, which you can use to pay off debt or invest. Are you already using any of these tips in your life? If so, share it in the comments. Earning more money isn't just about getting rich, it's about opening new doors for your financial future. Every extra dollar helps you move faster toward freedom. And in the next hack, we'll look at how to save even more by cutting hidden expenses you might not even notice. Hack 3 is about saving big money by focusing on the major expenses in your life, not just small things like skipping your daily coffee. Real savings come from cutting or improving your biggest costs, like housing, transportation, and insurance, without lowering your quality of life. Start with your housing. If you rent, talk to your landlord when renewing your lease. You might get a discount if you agree to stay longer. If you own your home, think about refinancing your mortgage to get a lower interest rate, especially if market rates have dropped, which can save you hundreds each month. Next, look at your transportation costs. Do you really need a new car with a $500 or more monthly payment? A reliable used car could give you the same freedom with much lower expenses. If you live in a city, public transport or ride-sharing might save you even more. Now take a fresh look at your contracts and subscriptions. Many people ignore bills like cable, internet, or insurance, but a quick call to your provider could lower your rate. Companies often give deals to customers who ask or threaten to cancel. Also, cut out things you rarely use, like an expensive gym membership or premium streaming services. Saving on these big items isn't about living cheaply, it's about living smart. Every dollar you save from major expenses can go toward paying off debt, investing, or growing your emergency fund. And in the next hack, we'll talk about how small hidden fees could still be draining your money without you even noticing. Hack 2 is all about stopping small fees and hidden charges from quietly draining your money. These little costs, like bank fees, credit card interest, or forgotten subscriptions, may seem small, but they can add up to hundreds of dollars a year. Many companies count on us being too busy or distracted to notice. Start by checking your bank and credit card statements for charges like ATM fees, maintenance fees, or high interest rates. A lot of these fees can be removed if you just ask, call your bank and say something like, "I saw this fee on my account and would like to know if it can be waived." You'd be surprised how often they agree. Next, take a good look at your monthly subscriptions. Are you paying for streaming services, apps, or memberships you no longer use? Cancel them right away. Apps like Truebill or Mint can help you find and cancel forgotten subscriptions automatically, making it even easier to save. Also, watch out for interest and late fees. Paying bills late wastes money. To avoid this, set up automatic payments for essential bills and create phone alerts so you never miss a due date. And when it comes to credit cards, don't just pay the minimum balance, it only keeps you stuck in debt. Cutting these small leaks might not feel like a big deal, but they can save you $300 or more each year. That money can go toward investing, paying off debt, or something you really care about. And speaking of things you care about, the next hack will show you how to build one simple habit that gives you complete control over your money. Hack 1 is all about building a simple weekly habit that keeps you in control of your money. The wealthy understand that consistency is key, so pick one day each week and spend 20 to 30 minutes reviewing your finances. During this time, focus on 3 important things. Compare what you plan to spend versus what you actually spent, check your progress toward your financial goals, and make any adjustments needed to stay on track. You can use apps like Mint or a NAB to automatically track your spending and show clear reports, or if you prefer, use a basic spreadsheet in Excel or Google Sheets to get a clear picture of where your money goes. After reviewing, plan your budget for the upcoming week by deciding how much to spend on different categories and where to put any extra money, whether it's paying off debt or boosting your savings. Doing this every week creates a cycle of control and confidence, allowing you to correct mistakes early, celebrate your successes, and steadily move closer to financial freedom. This habit might be simple, but it's powerful. It ties all your money management efforts together and separates those who just dream from those who build real wealth. So why not start your first financial review this week? With this habit in place, financial success becomes just a matter of time. If you found this video useful, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to not miss our future uploads. See you in the next video.